know what's gonna happen halfway through this video. This is gonna run out of batteries.
Hi! Did I lipstick on my teeth? This lipstick is the worst. It gets everywhere. Yeah, I touched my finger, literally yeah, it's the worst. Okay, so, welcome to Sunday again. That was quick. I really don't feel like it's been a week since I last said that. I guess I've been super busy this week. I had some show backdrops that I really should have finished about 2 or 3 weeks ago, but I really had to get those finished, so I've had absolutely no time for anything else this week. Hence, asking you guys on Thursday if you had any questions for me, because I figured that would be an easy thing to film and wouldn't take too much time. Also, don't know if you realise, but I am also auditioning to be in an 80s retro sci-fi space movie. I'm not. I got out of the shower and I backcombed it a bit and this is how it turned out, and I thought, you know what? Fuck it. Anyway, let's get down to it. So, I asked you guys on Thursday if you had any questions for me, and I've also asked on Twitter if there are any questions out there. How do these things go? I've never done one of this before. I read the question and then I answer it? I'm gonna do that. So, Kenneth asked, how much do you love me? I mean, I don't need to answer that, you know. No, but how do you do the painty paint so well? I still haven't got there yet. The number one question that any artist will get, and it's so flattering when you get this as a question, because it's someone literally saying to you, I want to know how you got to be that good, which is a massive compliment. But the number of times I get asked this on my Tumblr posts, and it used to be on DeviantArt as well, and now on YouTube, I guess, because I look at my stuff and I'm very proud of what I do, but I don't ever see it as the sort of stuff that someone would want to say, oh my gosh, you're really good, how do I get that good? But I guess I need to, like, I don't know, clearly people think a lot higher of it than I do. So I guess I got to do the painty paint so good because I have been doing the painty paint for like 4 or 5 years non-stop now. I started out not good, and then I got sort of good, and now I think I'm good. So if you think I'm so good, that's good. No, but seriously, thanks, hon. It's all practice, honestly. If you want to get good at something, just practice. Oh, it died. I knew it would die. I told you it would die. Did I not tell you it would die? Give me a sec. Ready? The magic of my audio begins now. Is that better? No. I think it makes a difference. Anyway, Devlin Trouble Owl asked, it's 1 a.m, why am I awake? The number of times I have asked myself that question. Good luck getting to sleep, man. The actual question was, I have a few friends in Europe and I would like to visit them eventually. If I, or any cool fan, do ever go to Europe, would you be willing to meet up with me? Brackets, us, them, I don't know, question mark. I'm tired, I'll just go. Bye. Of course. Of course I would. I don't think that, I mean, I'm not a particularly interesting person, so I'd have to like take you bowling or something so that you could, you know, have a good time. But yeah, of course, if ever there's like a big enough group of people who want to do a meetup sometime, I'd be happy to. Or maybe I'll do a painting day, that seems more appropriate. I used to do these things at home where I get like a massive canvas and invite all of my friends around and just stick the paints out, and we'd like cover this canvas, and that was hella fun. So maybe I'll do that sometime. That would be cool. Kaya Kellum asked, what was your dream job as a child? I had a lot of dream jobs as a child. The first one that I can remember wanting more than, you know, I want to be an astronaut. I wanted to be the first female Prime Minister of Australia. And then I went to visit Parliament in Canberra in Australia, And while I was there, one of the like tour leaders made this passing comment and joke about how people don't really like politicians, and that sort of crushed my dreams, because aside from being the Prime Minister, I also wanted to be someone that like people liked. And then I wanted to be an astronomer until I found out that there are not huge amounts of jobs in the astronomy field. And then I wanted to be a forensic scientist before I found out that you had to like look at dead things. And then I wanted to be Indiana Jones. So I did a degree in archaeology and went to Egypt and discovered tombs and felt a little bit like Indiana Jones. And now I'm having a bit of a midlife crisis because I'm like, okay, I've done that. But I also wanted to have 2 doctorates so that I can be Doctor and people can ask me the news. Doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of loving you. And so many people will have a bad case of loving me. You sure about this? Asked. Not sure if you've answered this or not, but are you self-taught or not? Exotic butters. Okay. Thanks, hon. I have been asked this before, but not like for a video thing, so I'll answer it here. I'm self-taught, entirely self-taught. Didn't do art at school, didn't do any external art classes. I've never had someone actually tell me what I'm meant to be doing in any of my digital programs. When I started out using graphite, I had no idea what I was doing. So I'm self-taught, but also at the same time I used to like go and specifically look for tutorials on DeviantArt. When I sort of got a YouTube account, I started looking for tutorials on YouTube as well. Having said that, I don't have an enormous attention span, so it tended to be that I'd go and find these tutorials, read maybe steps 1 to 3, and then be like, oh yeah, I can do that. So yeah, that turned out well. Oh, I've just noticed that Steven's gone. Do you remember Steven, my pet spider?
This is my spider friend. His name is Steve.
Oh, he's gone. Oh, what if he's died? Oh no, I'm sad. Anyway, Ellie Lee asks, on a scale of 1 to 10, how was Nell's meme party? In brackets, 11 is the only acceptable answer. Well, Ellie Lee, I think Nell's meme party was brilliant, and if I had to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate it an 11. This is in reference to a friend's birthday party that I went to last weekend. I filmed a little bit of it, which is this.
Right, head across the bridge. To the bridge.
Happy birthday!
I've got a present. It's present time.
You don't get one!
Piss off.
Get off! You don't get one!
I double checked. Oh, really?
But basically it involved us going on a scavenger hunt around London and trying to pick up clues and a hell of a lot of walking and then drinking, which was, yep, brilliant. And then we played Drawful. Nah, it was heaps of fun. I loved it. You should have another one, like, next week. Stitch626 asks, when did you realise you loved art? And also, what is your favourite thing to paint? Oh, I realised very late in life that I loved art. Like I said, I hadn't painted or taken any art classes the whole way through high school. It actually took me getting to about my first year of uni, maybe it was my second year. I got back from Europe after like travelling around Europe, and I'd quit my job to do this. And when I got back to Australia, I didn't have a job and I had classes at uni maybe twice a week. So I found myself with really large stretches of time where I had nothing to do. And I used to look at like artists online and concept design and like portrait art and think, I would love to be able to do that. I guess it was around that time. Drawing, like, you can just zone out and think and chill and like focus on what you're doing on the canvas, and I think that was what sort of drew me to it. And my favourite thing to paint, I mean, faces. I really do enjoy painting people's face, and I used to sort of enjoy trying to get it to look exact and perfect. These days, I think I like to try and get the emotion out as a whole rather than just in the face. And I mean, it's a style thing, like constantly evolving and all of that sort of thing. But yeah, as faces, probably always will be faces. I'd love to be able to do like concept design and landscape art and stuff like that, but at the moment, portraits. And finally, Claire asked on Twitter, what's the best recipe you know for a Rotherham? Okay, so in joke a little bit here. Thanks, Claire. My family is from a little town in Yorkshire called Rotherham, and I don't even know how it started. Me and a bunch of London friends were hanging around outside the King's Cross Theatre after seeing In the Heights, and I don't know, we just started trying to put Rotherham into things. We were putting it into song titles and stuff like that. One of my favourite ones was Good Morning Rotherham. So yeah, my best recipe for a Rotherham. Put the Rotherham in the coconut and shake them both up. Anyway, that's it for today. I don't want to bore you. I've already been filming for ages. Oops. So I'm going to try and cut this down a little bit now. If you do have any other questions for me, leave them in a comment below or send it to me on Twitter. I might do one of these again in the future, probably not the near future, because I can't imagine that people will have that many questions for me, but it's gonna happen again at some point. Alright, until next time, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye! Put the Rotherham in the coconut and shake 'em all up. Put the Rotherham in the coconut.